Hey guys, sorry I didn't make a second video last week like I said I was going to. I got busy with work and just a couple things around the house. I had a family pet die last week, and I get attached to animals. I'm an animal guy, but not fish. I don't really get attached to fish. I mean, because they come and go. You know, you flush them down the toilet. But just about everything else you bury or have to dispose of properly in some way or sentimental way. Uh, so I have a few animals at my house. I have a huge aquarium. I have lots of fish. I have a dog, and I did have two sugar gliders, or some people call them sugar bears. They're like a flying squirrel, but they're not native to North America. You can find them in the wild in Indonesia, Australia, and somewhere else. So they're exotic animals. I had one of those die last week. I was really attached to the one that actually died. She was my first one, and I'm assuming she was old. I was told that she was young when I got her, but she was very white, with white and gray, with a little black. So she did look older, but I was like, maybe she really is, as young as the person that sold her to me was. But she died of natural causes last week. And you get really attached to them because you have to, for them to really bond with you, you have to wear them in a bonding pouch. And so they get used to your scent, your heartbeat, your breathing, stuff like that. And so I did go buy a second one not too long ago. The first one I've had for quite a while, and she started getting lonesome due to me having kids, spending more time with my kids than her. So I went and bought her a Playmate quite a few months ago, and so it just kind of stinks right now that I do have the Playmate. Well, we named the Playmate Sephora, and the one that died was Nova, and it was just kind of a down situation. Because you have to spend so much time with them to bond them to you. Like, you can bond them to just one person, or you can bond them to an entire family of people. You can even bond them with dogs. Just like whenever you put so much time into something and it's gone, it just kind of sinks just a little bit. But for those of you who haven't seen one, I have Sephora here in my bonding pouch. She hasn't really been coming out a lot. I can tell she's depressed, and she just kind of hangs out in the cage by herself. And quite a few times I've actually found her, like laying or just sitting in the spot where Nova kind of passed. I'll see if I can get her out for you guys. For you guys that haven't seen a sugar glider before, they're actually really, really cool and really unique. They are considered an exotic pet. So when I was calling around for hospitals for Nova before she passed, the closest exotic pet hospital that I could find was in Tampa, and I live in Kissimmee. So it's a little bit of a drive, but I could probably feed her. They eat fruit. I buy fruit cups for them. They love that. Just give me 1 second. Want some fruit? I'm going to get her out the old-fashioned way. Come on. Come on. They're nocturnal animals, so they sleep all day, and they're only up at nighttime. There's Sephora. Hey, look what I got. I got fruit. Look. Fruit? Thirsty? Like I said, they are like a flying squirrel. They have wings between their front paws and their back paws. And they're actually also considered a marsupial. They have a pouch, just like a kangaroo does, for storing babies and little ones and stuff like that. Um, they're actually pretty fascinating. But she's been, like I said, she's been kind of down since Nova. It's not here anymore. They got really nice bat-like ears. They're very thin, and their teeth aren't straight up and down like ours. They're actually kind of, they stick at an angle to where they're more like a fur picking or something of that nature, so they can't really bite down on you. Come on. I was trying to show you guys what she looks like more. And usually when I have a hard time getting around, I just kind of flip the bag inside out. But they're really nice. I'll put them back in there. Yeah, I'll leave her alone. I mess with her enough. But yeah, so that's what happened last week. It kind of stunk. That and where I live, I don't have a fenced-in yard yet, so I couldn't really go bury her in fear of the local neighborhood animals digging her up and me going out there and finding her. Kind of would have messed with you a little bit, you know. But other than that, things are going great. Working a lot of hours at work. Today's Wednesday, and I've worked 12-hour shifts so far all week. But we got our big boss man down, so that's probably why. That our production's a little slow. We're having some hiccups with the equipment and stuff. But other than that, we're doing pretty good. Haven't really been doing any gaming. I've been listening a lot to a band called Explosions in the Sky. That's actually the background music right now. I don't know if you guys can hear it. It was my previous video music. It's a rock band that's all instrumental. There's no vocals at all, which is really cool just to kind of relax and jam to or drive along to. For those of you guys that like rock music, it's all, like I said, it's all instrumental. It's very cool. But then, my wife bought me The Big Bang Theory first season for Christmas, and I actually just finished watching the third CD, or the final CD. So it was, I'm actually getting really addicted to that. So I might ask for the second season for my birthday or whatever, Christmas or something. But I am going on a cruise this summer, right before my brother left to go back to Tennessee. We scheduled to go on a cruise in July. It'll be his first. But it'll be me and my wife's third cruise. I think we've been going like every other year, or every couple years, something like that. But my brother's had this passport that he's had. He did originally plan on going to Thailand, but he never used it, and so it's just been sitting there. He's like, I want to put it to use. So I'm like, let's go on a cruise. So we're going on a cruise in July, so we're pretty excited about that. Me and my wife love them. We're addicted to cruises right now. That's our thing that we do. So that's something to look forward to. It's about 6 months away. Yeah, 6 months away. So other than that, everything's going good. I think I said it like the third or fourth time now. It's been cold, really cold here, as well as the rest of the U.S. I've been having to wake up about 12:45 in the morning to get ready to go to work. I usually go to work about 2 a.m. And I think it was yesterday morning, I woke up and went outside to get into the car, and it was cold. I could deal with that, but the wind was blowing and like blowing right through my clothes. Like you could feel it everywhere. No matter, I had like a couple layers on, and it was as if I was staying outside naked. It was that bad. But yeah, cold weather's fine with me, just as long as there's no wind. Usually the wind makes it feel a lot worse. But sorry I'm kind of boring this time. Trying to make it a little different. Don't really have much more to share that's happened in the last few days. But I still have my beard. We haven't had our fittings yet at work, and my wife asked me if I was going to cut it after my brother left, and I said maybe, and I still haven't. So I don't know if I'm gonna get rid of it or not. yeah, like I said, it's kind of grown on me. Um, but I eventually might. You know, I've even thought about, like, when it comes to fit time for work, if I can like take bobby pins to work and put my mask on and figure out what the line to go around my face for the mask, and then kind of like bobby pin back all the hair so that it gets the fit around the face on the skin. But I don't think my boss is gonna let me do that. So we shall see what happens. If I do end up shaving it, maybe I'll do a little video on me getting rid of this glorious bourgeois that I've grown, my first beard. But other than that, that's about it. So I will leave you guys for the night. Have a good night, and I shall see you guys in a few days. I'll make another video.